Welcome to our journey through the top 40 amazing natural wonders of South America. From towering mountains to lush rainforests, this continent is home to some of the most breathtaking landscapes on Earth. Over the next few episodes, we will journey across scorching deserts, trek through dense jungles, and scale dizzying heights to bring you face to face with the raw, untamed beauty of this remarkable continent. Prepare to be captivated by the sheer scale and diversity of South America's natural treasures, from the thundering waterfalls of Iguazu to the ethereal plains of the Uyuni salt flats. Our journey begins in Venezuela, home to the awe-inspiring Angel Falls. This majestic waterfall, the highest uninterrupted waterfall on Earth, plunges from the Ollantaytambo mountain, a sheer cliff face that towers over the surrounding jungle. Imagine, if you will, the deafening roar as millions of gallons of water cascade over the edge, a silver ribbon plummeting into the depths below. The spray from this natural wonder creates a permanent mist, a constant reminder of the raw power of nature at play. We venture now into the heart of the Amazon rainforest, a sprawling emerald tapestry teeming with life. Here, beneath the dense canopy of ancient trees, exists a world of astonishing biodiversity. Monkeys swing through the branches, jaguars stalk their prey, and brightly colored macaws flit through the undergrowth. This is a place where evolution has run wild, shaping a world unlike any other. But the Amazon is more than just a spectacle. It is a vital organ in the Earth's ecosystem, a regulator of climate and a source of life-giving oxygen. Straddling the border of Brazil and Argentina, Iguazu Falls is a breathtaking spectacle of raw power and unmatched beauty. Imagine standing before this natural wonder, the air alive with the roar of cascading water and the ground trembling beneath your feet. Over 275 individual waterfalls make up this colossal system, each one a thunderous torrent plunging into the gorge below. The mist rising from the falls creates a shimmering rainbow, a magical spectacle that leaves visitors breathless. Our journey takes us now to the Galapagos Islands, a volcanic archipelago off the coast of Ecuador. These islands, isolated for millennia, are a living laboratory of evolution, a place where unique species have evolved in complete isolation. Giant tortoises lumber through the undergrowth, marine iguanas bask on the volcanic rocks, and blue-footed boobies perform their comical mating dances. It was here that Charles Darwin, the father of evolution, found the inspiration for his groundbreaking theory, forever linking these islands with the story of life on Earth. Prepare to experience the stark beauty of the Atacama Desert, one of the driest places on Earth. Here, in the shadow of towering volcanoes, stretches a landscape of sand dunes, salt flats, and rugged mountains. The relentless sun beats down on this arid land, creating a surreal and otherworldly atmosphere. Yet even in this harsh environment, life finds a way. Cacti cling tenaciously to life, and hardy creatures, such as the Vizcacha, have adapted to survive in this unforgiving landscape. We venture south now to the very tip of South America, to the rugged and beautiful region of Patagonia. Here, amidst towering peaks and vast glaciers, lies a land of breathtaking beauty. Imagine hiking through ancient forests, the air crisp and clean. The only sound, the crunch of leaves beneath your feet. As you emerge from the trees, the landscape opens up to reveal breathtaking vistas of jagged peaks, their summits capped with snow and ice. Patagonia is a paradise for adventurers and nature lovers alike. Running like a giant spine down the western edge of South America, the Andes Mountains are the longest continental mountain range in the world. From snow-capped peaks to lush valleys, these mountains are home to a diverse array of ecosystems. For centuries, the Andes have played a vital role in the lives of the people who call them home, providing water, fertile land, and a spiritual connection to the natural world. Today, we can still see the legacy of ancient civilizations etched into the mountain slopes, a testament to the enduring relationship between humans and the Andes. Prepare to be mesmerized by the surreal beauty of Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat. Imagine a landscape stretching as far as the eye can see, a blindingly white expanse that seems to merge with the sky. During the rainy season, a thin layer of water transforms this salt desert into a giant mirror, reflecting the sky above with startling clarity. The effect is nothing short of magical, a surreal landscape that seems to belong to another world. Our journey takes us now to the Pantanal, the world's largest tropical wetland. Here in this vast floodplain, water is lifeblood. During the rainy season, the rivers overflow, transforming the landscape into a shimmering mosaic of lakes, lagoons, and marshes. This watery paradise is a haven for wildlife, home to an astonishing array of birds, fish, reptiles, and mammals. From the majestic jaguar to the playful giant river otter, the Pantanal is a testament to the boundless diversity of life on Earth. We travel now to the heart of Chilean Patagonia, to Torres del Paine National Park, a land of towering granite peaks, turquoise lakes, and emerald forests. The park's iconic peaks, the three granite towers that give it its name, dominate the landscape, their sheer faces rising dramatically from the Patagonian steppe. This is a hiker's paradise, with trails winding through forests, along glacial lakes, and up to breathtaking viewpoints. Prepare to witness the raw power of nature at Perito Moreno Glacier, one of the few glaciers in the world that is actually advancing. Imagine a towering wall of ice, a shimmering blue glacier that seems to defy gravity as it pushes its way through the Patagonian landscape. The glacier calves regularly, sending thunderous roars echoing through the valley as massive chunks of ice break off and crash into the lake below. It is a spectacle that reminds us of the dynamic nature of our planet. On the border of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana lies Mount Roraima, a tabletop mountain or tepuy that seems to rise from the clouds. This unique geological formation is home to a unique ecosystem with species found nowhere else on Earth. Imagine scaling the sheer cliffs of Roraima, the air thick with mist, and emerging onto the summit plateau. Here, amongst the bizarre rock formations and carnivorous plants, you truly feel like you've entered a lost world. Our journey takes us now to Lonqua Maranhenses National Park in Brazil, a surreal landscape of white sand dunes and turquoise lagoons. Imagine a vast desert of shifting sand stretching as far as the eye can see. But this is no ordinary desert. During the rainy season, rainwater collects in the valleys between the dunes, creating thousands of crystal-clear lagoons. The result is a breathtaking mosaic of white sand and turquoise water, a landscape that seems to belong to another world. We travel now to the very end of the world, to Tierra del Fuego, an archipelago at the southernmost tip of South America. Here, where the Andes Mountains plunge into the icy waters of the Drake Passage, lies a land of dramatic landscapes and untamed beauty. Imagine rugged mountains, windswept plains, and glaciers that tumble down to the sea. This is a land of extremes where the weather can change in an instant, and the forces of nature are on full display. High in the Andes Mountains, on the border of Peru and Bolivia, lies Lake Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world. This sacred lake has played a central role in the lives of the indigenous people of the Andes for centuries. Imagine the stillness of the air at this high altitude, the only sound the gentle lapping of the water against the shores. On the lake's islands and along its shores, you can still find remnants of ancient civilizations, a testament to the enduring connection between humans and this sacred lake. Our journey takes us to Chapada Diamantina National Park in Brazil, a land of dramatic sandstone cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and hidden caves. Imagine hiking through lush forests, the air thick with the sound of birdsong, and emerging onto a cliff top to be greeted by a breathtaking view of a waterfall cascading into the valley below. Chapada Diamantina is a hiker's paradise, with trails leading to hidden waterfalls, underground rivers, and breathtaking viewpoints. Prepare to be humbled by the sheer scale of Colca Canyon in Peru, one of the deepest canyons in the world. Imagine standing on the rim of this colossal canyon, the ground dropping away beneath your feet to reveal a dizzying drop of over 3,270 meters. The Colca Canyon is home to the Andean condor, the largest flying bird in the world. Watching these majestic creatures soar effortlessly on the thermals rising from the canyon floor is an unforgettable experience. We return to Patagonia now, to Los Glaciares National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here, amidst towering mountains, shimmering glaciers and turquoise lakes, lies a landscape of breathtaking beauty. Imagine hiking through ancient forests, the only sound the crunch of leaves beneath your feet, and emerging onto a ridge to be greeted by a panoramic view of a glacier cascading down to a glacial lake. Los Glaciares is a photographer's paradise, with endless opportunities to capture the raw beauty of Patagonia. Our journey takes us to the summit of Aconcagua, the highest peak in South America and the highest mountain outside of Asia. Imagine the challenge of scaling this colossal peak, the air thin and cold, the wind whipping at your back. But the reward is worth it. From the summit of Aconcagua, you are rewarded with a breathtaking panoramic view of the Andes Mountains, stretching as far as the eye can see. Off the coast of Brazil lies Fernando de Noronha, a volcanic archipelago renowned for its pristine beaches, crystal-clear waters, and abundant marine life. Imagine diving into the warm waters of the Atlantic, surrounded by schools of colorful fish, graceful sea turtles, and playful dolphins. Fernando de Noronha is a diver's paradise, with visibility often exceeding 40 meters. It is also a haven for seabirds, with several species nesting on the islands. We return to Venezuela now, to Canaima National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site dominated by towering tepuis or tabletop mountains. These unique geological formations are home to a wealth of endemic species found nowhere else on Earth. Imagine flying over the rainforest, the tepuis rising dramatically from the jungle floor like giant mesas. Canaima is home to Angel Falls, the highest waterfall in the world, as well as numerous other waterfalls, rivers, and lagoons. We revisit the Uyuni salt flats in Bolivia, the largest salt flat in the world. This time we witness the surreal beauty of the salt flats during the dry season, when the landscape transforms into an endless expanse of blindingly white salt. Imagine the silence of this vast, empty landscape, the only sound the crunch of salt beneath your feet. The Uyuni salt flats are a photographer's dream, with the flat white surface creating endless opportunities for optical illusions and creative compositions. Our journey takes us to Chapada dos Veadeiros National Park in Brazil, a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its dramatic quartzite canyons, cascading waterfalls, and crystal-clear rivers. Imagine hiking through the Cerrado, a vast savanna ecosystem, and emerging onto a cliff top to be greeted by a breathtaking view of a waterfall cascading into a canyon below. Chapada dos Veadeiros is a hiker's paradise, with trails leading to hidden waterfalls, natural swimming holes, and ancient rock paintings. We return to the Pantanal, the world's largest tropical wetland, to witness the incredible diversity of wildlife that this ecosystem supports. Imagine cruising along the rivers and lagoons of the Pantanal, surrounded by caiman, capybara, giant river otters, and an astonishing array of bird life. The Pantanal is a wildlife photographer's dream, with opportunities to capture jaguars stalking their prey, hyacinth macaws in flight, and families of capybara grazing on the riverbanks. Our journey takes us to Cotopaxi National Park in Ecuador, home to Cotopaxi, one of the world's highest active volcanoes. Imagine the thrill of hiking through the Paramo, a high-altitude grassland ecosystem, with the snow-capped peak of Cotopaxi looming large in the distance. Cotopaxi is a popular destination for climbers, with the summit offering breathtaking views of the surrounding Andes Mountains. Off the coast of Venezuela lies Los Roques Archipelago, a national park renowned for its pristine beaches, crystal-clear waters, and vibrant coral reefs. Imagine sailing through the turquoise waters of the Caribbean, the sun beating down on your skin and dropping anchor off a deserted island fringed with palm trees. Los Roques is a diver's and snorkelers' paradise with an abundance of marine life, including colorful fish, sea turtles, and rays. Our journey takes us to Huascaran National Park in Peru, home to Huascaran, the highest peak in Peru. This park is a trekker's paradise, with trails winding through the Cordillera Blanca, a mountain range renowned for its dramatic peaks, turquoise lakes, and remote villages. Imagine hiking through high-altitude grasslands, the air thin and cold, and emerging onto a pass to be greeted by a breathtaking panoramic view of snow-capped peaks stretching as far as the eye can see. Our journey takes us to Pumalin Park in Chilean Patagonia, a vast private nature reserve created by the late philanthropist Douglas Tompkins. This park is a testament to the power of conservation, with its pristine forests, fjords, and glaciers protected for future generations. Imagine kayaking through the fjords, surrounded by towering waterfalls and lush vegetation, or hiking through ancient forests, the only sound the call of birds and the crunch of leaves beneath your feet. Our journey takes us to Serra dos Orgulhos National Park in Brazil, a popular destination for hikers and rock climbers. Imagine challenging yourself on the trails leading to the park's iconic peak, Dedo de Deus, God's Finger, a towering granite spire that dominates the landscape. The park is also home to numerous waterfalls, rivers, and viewpoints, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding Atlantic forest. Our journey takes us to Madidi National Park in Bolivia, one of the most biodiverse protected areas on Earth. This park encompasses a vast swathe of the Amazon basin, from the Andes Mountains to the Amazonian lowlands. Imagine exploring the rainforest by canoe, surrounded by caiman, giant river otters, and an astonishing array of bird life, or hiking through the jungle, the air thick with humidity and the sound of insects. We return to the Cordillera Blanca in Peru, a mountain range renowned for its challenging peaks, many of which are over 6,000 meters high. Imagine the thrill of scaling these icy peaks, the air thin and cold, the wind whipping at your back. The Cordillera Blanca is a mountaineer's paradise, with numerous peaks to choose from, each offering its own unique challenges and rewards. Our journey takes us to Manu National Park in Peru, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that protects a vast swathe of the Amazon rainforest and is home to numerous indigenous communities. Imagine trekking through the rainforest with local guides, learning about their traditional way of life and the medicinal plants they use. Manu is also home to an incredible diversity of wildlife, including jaguars, macaws, and giant river otters. Our journey takes us to Serra da Capivara National Park in Brazil, a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its ancient rock art. Imagine exploring the canyons and rock shelters of the Sertão, a semi-arid region of Brazil, and coming face to face with thousands of prehistoric paintings, some dating back over 25,000 years. The park is also home to a unique ecosystem, with species adapted to the harsh conditions of the Sertão. Our journey takes us to Quebrada de Humahuaca in Argentina, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that follows an ancient Inca trail through a colorful canyon. Imagine walking in the footsteps of the Inca, surrounded by towering rock formations painted in hues of red, orange, and yellow. The Quebrada de Humahuaca is a journey through time, with evidence of human habitation dating back over 10,000 years. Our journey takes us to El Tatio Geysers in Chile, the highest geyser field in the world. Imagine the sun rising over the Andes Mountains, illuminating the steam rising from dozens of geysers, creating a surreal and otherworldly spectacle. The El Tatio Geysers are a testament to the powerful geothermal forces at work beneath the Earth's surface. Our journey takes us to Chapada dos Guimarães National Park in Brazil, a region of dramatic sandstone cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and ancient cave paintings. Imagine hiking through the Cerrado, a vast savanna ecosystem, and coming across a hidden waterfall cascading into a crystal-clear pool. The park is also home to numerous archaeological sites, evidence of human habitation dating back thousands of years. Our journey takes us to Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta in Colombia, the highest coastal mountain range in the world. Imagine the contrast of trekking through lush rainforests, home to an incredible diversity of bird life, and then ascending to snow-capped peaks offering breathtaking views of the Caribbean Sea. The Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta is home to numerous indigenous communities who have lived in harmony with the mountains for centuries. Our journey takes us to Marajo Island, located at the mouth of the Amazon River. This vast island is a unique ecosystem, home to buffalo ranches, mangrove forests, and an abundance of bird life. Imagine riding horseback through the flooded fields, surrounded by water buffalo, or exploring the mangrove forest by canoe, searching for caiman and other wildlife. Our journey takes us to Serra da Canastra National Park in Brazil, home to the headwaters of the São Francisco River, one of the most important rivers in Brazil. Imagine hiking through the Cerrado, a vast savanna ecosystem, and coming across the cascading waterfalls that mark the beginning of this mighty river. The park is also home to a variety of wildlife, including maned wolves, giant anteaters, and jaguars. Our journey ends in Cabo Polonio, a remote fishing village located on a peninsula in Uruguay. This village is a true escape from civilization, with no paved roads, limited electricity, and a laid-back way of life. Imagine walking along the windswept beaches, watching the waves crash against the shore, or exploring the sand dunes, home to a variety of bird life. Cabo Polonio is a place to disconnect from the modern world and reconnect with nature. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through South America's natural wonders. We've witnessed the raw power of nature at Iguazu Falls, the ethereal beauty of the Uyuni salt flats, and the astonishing biodiversity of the Amazon rainforest. South America is a land of contrasts, a continent where towering mountains give way to vast deserts and lush rainforest meet windswept plains. It is a land of unparalleled beauty and endless wonder. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. See you next time.